Alright guys, here's a quick experimental video that I'm going to try. See this stump? Well, I want to get rid of it, and I want to do it the easy way. So I have an idea that I'm going to try out, and we're going to see if it works or not. So we got to head up to the Thunderdome and cut up a barrel. I didn't think about it. All these barrels have been sitting here upright, and they're full of water. All right, so my plan to burn out that stump is to make a rocket stove. I've seen rocket stoves on those prepper channels and stuff like that, and they pretty much, it's just a tube, which will be our 50-gallon drum, and then it's an L-shaped, so the air comes flowing in and goes up. So I'm gonna use this piece of pipe that was laying outside, which, gotta see if Josh will let me have it. Whatever, I'm not gonna weld it on or nothing. But so, air will be drawn in through the hole, go along, and then up into the actual 55-gallon drum to produce a lot of heat. And I'm thinking maybe that heat will burn up the stump. So, first, we gotta cut this thing up so we can put it over top of the stump. And hopefully this works. Alright guys, so I cut the bottom, but I cut it on the inside of the lip here to give it some more strength, because if not, the whole thing would just flop around. This one I cut on the other side, so that I have a lid that I can still put on top. If I would have cut the inside, then I wouldn't have a lid to put in the hole, because I want to cap it off to just restrict the airflow out to keep that heat inside. So now, I got my lid. Now I got my bottom, which was the top. Now I got to cut a hole for air to come in through that big old pipe. So, I need a pen. Do I have a pen? So this should be as simple as, oh, there's a big dent right there. Just I gotta cut a round hole in a round barrel with a square blade. And I'm back with the jigsaw. Ta-da! Perfectly cut. Perfectly. Hey, hello, birdie. Hello, buddy. Put that down. And I think that's all done for construction. Let's go try her out. Oh guys, I forgot one thing. Very, very important thing, other than safety. But I need to name this guy, or this contraption. And we will name it, you probably can't hear me with this thing on. We're gonna name it Brian, because it's a stump remover. And there you go. It's now named Brian. Brian Stump Remover. Alright guys, I just went to the dollar store and got myself a nice bag of charcoal. We have the pipe set up to go into our rocket stove here. Inside you can see the stump. Boop, 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 boop. Now we're gonna set it on fire. So I got the leaf blower going in there, adding lots of oxygen to it. All right, that's better. Let's try it again. I don't know if you can see that. It's getting, oh my gosh, so freaking hot. All right, guys, it's the next day, and oh, it is still burning. I thought it had gone out, but no, the it is still burning in there. So that's pretty good. All right, guys, even though this tree was cut down a year ago, it was still pretty green because it had sprouts growing up the side. But it's still smoldering, and it was not really a set it and forget it thing. So I think I have to continue adding some fuel to it just to help dry it out. But I bet you if I set it on fire again this afternoon, it will get going good. And we'll see how it goes. Got a bucket of sand. We're gonna clog up the holes on the bottom there to seal it up.
Oh, the sand's so cold.
Yes, the weather has turned from 80 degrees yesterday to like 50 degrees today. You can see how hot it got right there on that one side. It's all yellow.
Yellow.
So I got the second fire going now, and I'll keep stoking it throughout the day, and we'll see how it does. I'm fairly confident that it's going to work because the stump was still burning this morning. So guys, I've tried the leaf blower, which got super hot, but I gotta stand there and hold it. So I took the shop vac and hooked up the output hose just to blow air in there. And yeah, looks like it's going really, oh, it's so hot. Gotta back up. It's going really good. Oh, look at the, I don't know if you can see that. The metal is glowing red down there. So, oh, that stick just caught on fire by proximity. So I'm gonna have to monitor that, and hopefully I don't melt the barrel. All right, guys, we're back with our stump burning project. Let me just flip the camera around so you can see what's going on. All right, things we've learned. The shop vac is much better at adding air to the burner than the leaf blower. The leaf blower, I mean, it got it super hot, but you had to stand here the whole time. At least with the vacuum here, I could just plug it and let it go. You can see we had put sand around here, and it's pretty hard sand, and well, I guess that got really hot there too. Break it out. All right, guys, so our stump burning project, I think it was a partial success. It did burn half the stump away, but I think it would have burned the whole stump away if it was a dead stump that is like not growing. As you can see, it's still smoking now, so it may still burn out. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, click that subscribe button. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you didn't like it, click the dislike button. And if you got any questions, then ask them in the comments. Don't worry, we're going to have more DIY/redneck engineering stuff coming up. I'm going to build myself a chicken waterer. We'll see if that works. I don't know. I got an idea. I've never seen one like it, but we'll see.